Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video I am showing you how to make a ring cone dish like these two from scrap polymer clay. I hope you will enjoy this video. What you need for your ring cone dish: lots of scrap clay, make sure the colors work together, liquid polymer clay, your acrylic roller and pasta machine, a texture sheet or sponge, a flat acrylic sheet, a cutting blade and a craft knife, big round cookie cutters, and optional stamps with your initials. As I didn't have enough scrap clay, I had to improvise a little and added more similar colors. Scrunch up your clay into a big ball and make sure it's soft enough for the next step. As you can see, I actually cut the ball in half and then scrunched it up again, because I wanted to make sure that all colors are visible in the cone. Once you're happy with your ball, roll it into a cone with the acrylic sheet. If you don't have an acrylic sheet, you can also use an old CD cover. Roll it at an angle like so. I didn't like how the cone came out, so I actually cut it in half and tried it again. Sometimes you have to do it to get a good result. Make sure the tip of the cone is not hollow. If it is, you can just cut that bit off and adjust it. Check the height of your cone and adjust it by cutting off the bottom bit. Make sure you condition your clay enough, but not too much so you can still see the individual colors. As you can see, I didn't have enough scrap clay, so I had to add extra colors to it. Add your texture sheet and roll the clay through the pasta machine on setting 1. As you can see, I forgot the texture for the first sheet. I added the texture after I cut out the circle. Don't make my mistake. Make sure that you add your front sheet to the backing sheet first before you actually cut out your circle. Make sure that you run your backing sheet again with your texture sheet through the pasta machine on setting 1. I actually preferred my backing sheet, so I used that as the front sheet. Here you can see why it's much better to attach backing and front first before you actually cut out the circle. Cutting out the circles first makes it actually much harder to attach both pieces. For the rim you need more of the same scrap clay. If you don't have enough, you can also opt for scrap clay in contrasting colors. Or you can add fresh clay. Create a long snake to fit around your circle and flatten it slightly with your acrylic sheet. Wrap your snake around the circle, overlapping it slightly, and cut off the excess. Make sure it fits the circle. Use your knitting needle to smooth over the seam. Go over the circle and make adjustments. If you want to add your texture, you can also press it lightly on your rim. If you have letter stamps, you might want to add your signature on the bottom of the base. Roll out a thin sheet of your clay on setting 3 or 4 of your pasta machine. And then carefully stamp your clay. Bake your ring cone first. I bake it in a tray filled with cornstarch. You can easily dust it off with a brush after baking. After the cone is baked, let it cool first. Dust off the cornstarch with a brush. I also use a baby wipe. Add the liquid clay to the bottom of the cone and attach it to your prepared base. Make sure it's in the center. And there you have it, your finished ring cone dish. This would make a lovely gift for a friend. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Have a go, experiment and have fun with it. If you have any questions regarding this tutorial, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Until next time.